Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Bay and welcome back to my YouTube channel again. And in this video, I want to be talking about what I am introducing and explaining about what I've learned in my PACE, in my social studies PACE 1127. So my social studies PACE, I want to be talking about the goal and about the second part of the final frontier, which happened in the 1850 and 1890. So in my last video, I've talked about the California gold rush, and it's kind of related to that topic. So I'll be talking about the gold fever and lawlessness. So the discovery of gold in California greatly accelerated American westward expansion. From 1850 to 1890, adventurers literally poured into the West, some in search of gold, some to mine for the other metals, and some to take advantage of other opportunities that were brought on by the gold rush. So there were four important mining areas developed from 1858 to 1875. Number one is the Rocky Mountains, west of Denver, Colorado. Next is the Virginia City, Nevada. Third is the Idaho, Montana, and Washington. Fourth is the Black Hills of South Dakota. So after the initial gold rush to California, fortune seekers began to backtrack into the deserts and mountains of Arizona and Nevada. In these areas, tremendous amounts of wealth were taken from the ground, but it was not gold. Amounts between 1816 and 1880, the Comstock lode alone near Virginia City, Nevada, produced more than $300 million worth of silver ore. The wealth from this find greatly helped the Union finance their part in the war between the states. Although some continued to mine for gold and other metals, most individuals who traveled west between 1850 and 1890 did not strike it rich from mining. However, most of these people stayed in the West and found other means of employment. In settling the West, many found that the best treasure comes from the Lord, as it states in Deuteronomy 28, verse 12. The Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure, the heaven, to give the rain wholly thy land in his season, and to bless all of the work of thine hand. And thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. This is a topic about outlaws. While many were lured by the thought of striking it rich, others conceived it might be easier to rob for a living. Western batmen became legends in their own time, and all too often became greatly romanticized in paperback novels. The names of Jesse and Frank James, the Daltons, and the younger Billy the Kid, Sam Bass, the Apache Kid, and the Jaquan Marietta struck terror in the hearts of many in the West. But to people in the East, these names held a peculiar fascination and intrigue. Western towns often enlisted lawmen or hired gunmen to get rid of them bandits. In many cases, however, the men on whom batches were pinned were as conveying, and often the comparisons of the very man they were hired to eradicate. Pat Garrett, who was shot and killed Billy the Kid, was a close friend of Kid. Likewise, the notorious Jesse James was shot in the back by Robert Ford, a trusted member of James' own gang. So this really shows there was a big problem with the bandits problem and lawlessness, because there were so many people getting rich, and more than just working hard and looking for gold. They were smart, like looking for someone to rob and getting rich by that. And yeah, I'm done with talking about this topic. Thanks for listening, and hope to see you in my next YouTube video. Thank you. Bye, everybody.